Angels! I'm so happy to see you today. I'm Teacher Marian, your grade 4 Math Dali buddy. Wear your beautiful smile and remember, the best way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics.
Multiplication is repeated addition. Starting with 1, we'll go up to 10. Sing it with us till you can do it by yourself. Come on, let's go! 9 times table. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 7 is 63. 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 9 is 81. 9 times 10 is 90. 9 times table.
Come on, Ana Antonio. Let's go to our Math Amazing classroom and see the progress of our room.
Welcome, Math Dali buddies! I am Math Thinker MJ, your companion in this Math Dali venture. You are trying to access a forbidden area. To make this accessible, get ready with your pen and paper to do this drill. Now let's look back at your previous lesson before you start a new and exciting one with Teacher Marian, Ana, and Tonyo. Are you ready?
Aba, syempre po!
Subtract the following fractions from the given whole number. Question number 1. 1 minus 9 over 20. A. 0. B. 11 over 20. C. 19 over 20. The correct answer is B. 11 over 20. Question number 2. 3 minus 3 over 4. A. 2 and 1 over 4. B. 3 and 1 over 4. C. 1 over 4. The correct answer is letter A. 2 and 1 over 4. Excellent! Question number 3. 2 minus 4 over 5. A. 1 and 4 over 5. B. 1 and 1 over 5. C. 2 and 1 over 5. If you answered B, 1 and 1 over 5, you got it right.
Math galing! I am happy that together with Math Thinker MJ, you were able to subtract a fraction from a whole number using your big brain energy. Let us now go to our Math Amazing classroom.
Teacher Marian, we are done fixing 8 areas in our Math Amazing playroom.
Yes, I agree. Look around our playroom. The tablet corner, game area, wallpaper, math charts, bookshelves, cabinets, chalkboard, and emergency kits are already fixed.
Absolutely, Tonyo. Thanks to Teacher Marian and our Math Dali buddies.
I'm glad to hear that, Ana Antonio. Another day, another challenge for us. But don't worry, we can fix it together with our Math Dali buddies. Let us turn on the television and watch DepEd TV.
Oh no, Teacher Marian. It seems that the television is not working. We also need to fix this in order to watch the amazing episodes of DepEd TV. Let us move closer.
May I see it, Teacher Marian?
Sure, Tonyo.
Aside from the fractions and symbols written on the television, there is also a direction here. Add and subtract the similar and dissimilar fractions below. Number 1. 3 over 5 plus 1 over 5 is equal to? Number 2. 3 over 7 plus 1 over 4 is equal to? Number 3. 6 over 7 minus 3 over 7 is equal to? Number 4. 2 over 5 minus 1 over 4 is equal to?
Addition and subtraction, the similar and dissimilar fractions? I am not familiar with that.
Likewise, Anna. But I am excited to learn that lesson today.
Of course, Anna and Tonyo. I know that you are all eager to learn our new lesson today. This calls for another Mathly venture.
From our previous episodes, you have learned the difference between similar and dissimilar fractions, how to find the least common multiple of two numbers, and how to reduce fractions to lowest terms. You have also learned how to visualize addition and subtraction of similar and dissimilar fractions using fraction charts, regions, or number lines. In connection with that, we will now apply all those things in our Mathly venture today. Let us now begin in adding and subtracting similar fractions.
Here are the magic steps on how to add similar fractions. Remember that similar fractions are fractions that have the same denominators. For example, 3 over 10 and 6 over 10 are similar fractions because both their denominators are 10. Magic step number 1. Add the numerators. 3 over 10 plus 6 over 10 is equal to 3 plus 6 is equal to 9. Magic step number 2. Copy the denominator. We just need to write 10 below the fraction bar. And magic step number 3. Reduce the answer to lowest term if needed. Since 9 over 10 is in lowest term, that is our final answer. Now, your turn. I will give you 15 seconds to add the following. 5 over 15 plus 1 over 15 is equal to? Timer starts now. Time's up! If your answer is 6 over 15 or 2 over 5, math amazing! Now, let's proceed in subtracting similar fractions. Magic step number 1. Subtract the numerators. 4 over 6 minus 1 over 6 is equal to? 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. Magic step number 2. Copy the denominator. We just need to write 6 below the fraction bar. And magic step number 3. Reduce the answer to lowest term if needed.
Since the GCF is 3, we divide 3 over 6 by 3 over 3.
3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. The lowest term of 3 over 6 is 1 over 2. Therefore, the final answer is 1 over 2. Now, your turn. I will give you 15 seconds to subtract the following. 16 over 36 minus 6 over 36 is equal to? Timer starts now. Time's up! If your answer is 10 over 36 or 5 over 18, math-terrific!
Wow, now I know how to add and subtract similar fractions.
Me too, Anna. I also find it easy to add and subtract similar fractions by following the 3 magic steps.
Here are the magic steps on how to add dissimilar fractions. Remember, dissimilar fractions are fractions with different denominators. For example, 1 over 4 and 2 over 3 are dissimilar fractions because their denominators are 4 and 3, which are not the same. We just need to understand these 5 magic steps in adding dissimilar fractions. Magic step number 1. Change 1 over 4 and 2 over 3 into similar fractions by finding the LCM or the least common multiple of the denominators 4 and 3. To do this, list down the multiples of 4 and 3. Multiples of 4: 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and so on. Multiples of 3: 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and so on. Magic step number 2. Choose the least common multiple or LCM of 4 and 3. The LCM of 4 and 3 is 12, which will now be the least common denominator or the LCD. Magic step number 3. Write the LCM or LCD opposite the given denominators of the given fractions. Magic step number 4. Divide the LCM or LCD by the given denominator and multiply the quotient by the numerator. 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Times 2 is 8. And magic step number 5. Add the numerators of the new fractions. Write the sum over the LCD and reduce the answer to lowest term if needed. 3 plus 8 is 11 over 12. Since it is in the lowest term, the final answer is 11 over 12. Now, your turn. I will give you 20 seconds to add the dissimilar fractions. Ready, Mathly buddies?
Aba, syempre po!
1 over 2 plus 1 over 4 is equal to... Timer starts now. Time's up! If your answer is 3 over 4, math amazing! This time, we will now subtract dissimilar fractions by using these 5 magic steps. 2 over 4 minus 2 over 7 is equal to... Magic step number 1. Change 2 over 4 and 2 over 7 into similar fractions by finding the LCM or the least common multiple of the denominators 4 and 7. To do this, list down the multiples of 4 and 7. Multiples of 4: 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, and so on. Multiples of 7: 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, and so on. Magic step number 2. Choose the least common multiple of 4 and 7. The LCM of 4 and 7 is 28, which will now be the least common denominator or the LCD. Magic step number 3. Write the LCM or LCD opposite the given denominators of the given fractions. Magic step number 4. Divide the LCM or LCD by the given denominator and multiply the quotient by the numerator. 28 divided by 4 is equal to 7. 7 times 2 is 14. 28 divided by 7 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. And magic step number 5. Subtract the numerators of the new fractions. Write the sum over the LCD and reduce the answer to lowest term if needed. 14 minus 8 is 6. Then copy the denominator. Since 6 over 28 can be reduced to lowest term, let us divide 6 and 28 by its GCF, which is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 28 divided by 2 is 14. Therefore, the final answer is 3 over 14. Now, your turn! I will give you 20 seconds to subtract the dissimilar fractions. Ready, Mathly buddies?
Aba, syempre po!
5 over 6 minus 1 over 4 is equal to... Timer starts now. Time's up! If your answer is 7 over 12, Matherific!
Now that you have learned the magic ways on how to add and subtract similar and dissimilar fractions, it's time for our Mathly activity. Mathly, Mathly, Mathly! Activity time! Pens up, papers up, let me see your happy face. Pens up, papers up, let me see that amazing face. You will be given 15 seconds to answer each number to finally fix the television. Remember, basta kasama si Teacher Marian ngayong second quarter, kaya yan! Ready, Mathly buddies?
Aba, syempre po!
Add or subtract the following similar and dissimilar fractions. Remember our magic steps and don't forget to reduce the answer to lowest term if needed. Number 1. 3 over 5 plus 1 over 5 is equal to A. 4 over 10, B. 4 over 5, C. 3 over 10, D. 2 over 5. If your answer is letter B, math amazing! Number 2. 3 over 7 plus 1 over 4 is equal to A. 3 over 7, B. 4 over 28, C. 19 over 28, D. 3 over 11. Letter C. Great job! Number 3. 6 over 7 minus 3 over 7 is equal to A. 3 over 14, B. 5 over 7, C. 2 over 14, D. 3 over 7. If you answered letter D, matherific! Number 4. 2 over 5 minus 1 over 4 is equal to A. 1 over 5, B. 3 over 20, C. 2 over 10, D. 1 over 20. Letter B, you got it right! Splendid answers! Matherific!
Math amazing! You did a magnificent work! We can now turn on the television and watch DepEd TV. Congratulations, Anna and Tonyo!
Yay! Wow! We've done it!
To sum up, you have learned how to add or subtract similar and dissimilar fractions using these magic steps. In addition or subtraction of similar fractions, magic step number 1, add or subtract the numerators. Magic step number 2, copy the denominator. And magic step number 3, reduce the answer to lowest term if needed. In addition or subtraction of dissimilar fractions, magic step number 1, change the dissimilar fractions into similar fractions by finding the LCM or the least common multiple of the denominators. Magic step number 2, choose the least common multiple or LCM, which will be the least common denominator or LCD. Magic step number 3, write the LCM or LCD opposite the given denominators of the given fractions. Magic step number 4, divide the LCM or LCD by the given denominator and multiply the quotient by the numerator. Magic step number 5, add or subtract the numerators of the new fractions. Write the sum or difference over the LCD and reduce the answer to lowest term if needed.
Do you want to be our Mathly buddy of the day? Come on! Take a picture of yourself with the help of your parents or guardian while watching our math episodes in DepEd TV. Post it on your parents' or guardian's Facebook account and use the hashtag #MathlyBuddy4 or simply message our Facebook page MathlyBuddy with your name and school. Keep this in mind, the best way to learn mathematics
Is to do mathematics.
remember, basta kasama si Teacher Marian
At Math Thinker MJ,
ngayong second quarter.
kaya yan!
That's it for today, Mathly Buddies. See you on our next math exciting and math amazing activities.